The seas ain't safe. As if I couldn't make it any clearer, right? This will probably go down in history as the most disgusting story you will ever hear amongst the seas, right? This guy Ruler is piping up, begging for the 1v1. He's begging for it, right? He's piping up, saying he's going to destroy the kid, saying he's going to make him look bad, saying he's going to make him look like his female dog, right? All this piping up he's doing in front of his ruling salts, right? So he has about 11 ruling salts all watching this while he's piping up. Not to mention the day before, right? He told his crew that he was sick and that's why he couldn't fight Darvis at the time, right? But this is what he did. So he pipes up and he does all this. The whole killer of this situation is, why pipe up to then only lose and then take it to the next step that you did, right? But see, when you're a delusional, mentally ill, sick-minded person, this is what happens. Problem, right? So he sets up his mixer, right? He's allegedly warmed up. This is what he's telling everybody. He's pumping confidence until his ruling salts. They're just as delusional as he is. This is bottom line why nobody takes his crew serious. So he gets over to the island. He's hopping around. He's trying to show off like he's good. It's really just all more icing on the cake to the embarrassment he's getting ready to add to himself. Like seriously, an insult to injury. Problem, right? But this is Ruler, people. And this is why nobody listens to him in the Wabooth. This is why nobody goes and associates with them or just doesn't take them serious whatsoever, okay? Davaris finally shows up, right? Once they show up, they get to going at it, okay? Now, I'm going to let you guys see this, and this is how embarrassing this is, and this is why it is a waste of your time whenever you are getting ready to 1v1 Ruler. Not to mention the next level steps he takes when he does lose, okay? Like I said, this would be the most disgusting story you will ever hear. But like I said, the seas ain't safe, and they want to get rid of me. Dunbar's getting 9 Athena stolen from him, making the Misfits look dumb. They don't even really want him over there. They just use him for editing. Problem. But let's talk about this right now, okay? So I do some investigations, and this is what all pans out to. There he goes, the devil himself with the D, okay? They go at it. Now I want you guys to watch this. I want you to count how many shots Ruler hit, okay? I just want you to count. You let me know if this guy is worth PvPing at all, right? Here we go. It's set up. He has the sniper gun out like he's a double gunner. Yeah, right? Ruler being a double gunner. He missed that shot, right? He missed the second shot. He gets tagged, right? He took 3 shots. He missed again. He was shooting at somebody inside of the tower. Now he is eating, right? He has yet to connect this whole time. All this piping up. His ruling salts are watching this live, right? He gets hit again to only shoot who is in the tower. Problem. He goes down. I'm not kidding you guys. I am in tears right now trying to hold this laughter in because this is the most embarrassing thing I ever seen in my life. Problem, right? And this ain't even done. This ain't even done. Now he's getting emoted on. The guy is hurt. He's hurt to his soul, right? His ruling salts just see his king bow down to his knees in death. He is on his way to the sea dog hell, right? Because people like this don't make it to sea dog heaven, okay? So look at this move right here, right? So he's like, he went to go check and see how many people are still watching. He goes and grabs foods, then to go offline because he is so embarrassed, okay? That right there, this right here is the most embarrassing, sad story you will ever see. And I'm trying my hardest not to laugh. I'm sorry, you guys, but Ruler he's pathetic, okay? This ain't the end of it. Guess who he goes and gets, right? The story gets deeper. He now goes and recruits. He tells his ruling salts, I need this guy knocked offline, right? He embarrassed me in front of you guys. I can't take this, right? I am your king. I am your leader. Help me with this embarrassment, right? So he goes and gets all his ruling salts, the little ones he has left. He even goes and reaches out to Iron. He goes and reaches out to Dunbar. He goes and reaches out to Cork, right? He goes and reaches out to all these problems so they can all mass report Devaris and say he used the N-word to get him banned, okay? All this happened the next day after he just lost. So he's carrying this anger all the way into the next day, right? This is a 24-hour problem, okay? So he ends up running into Valor and KJ inside of a TDM, right? Inside of an arena match, right? Valor and KJ is a 2v4 versus his crew. They ended up TDM. They're spawn camping Ruler yet again. Ruler is 0 for 4, okay? Right? He lost to Halderson. He lost to Devaris. He lost to his own crewmate, his ex-crewmate who left, Zerdin. He got spawn camped by Valor and KJ, who is affiliated with Devaris, okay? So after this, they're hanging out. They're in a voice chat, right? In the process of Valor and KJ bragging about how they're now spawn camping Ruler and the rest of his crew, guess who gets kicked out of the Discord? Devaris does, right? He doesn't even know why. He's like, what's happening here? Come to find out, Cork was mass spamming, mass reporting him, saying the guy used the N-word along with Iron doing it. Dunbar also did it, and also the ruling salts. All of this just because Ruler lost a fair 1v1. He was so embarrassed, he said he wanted him knocked off a line, right? This is devastation. This is disgusting at its fullest. Problem, right? Why even play this guy? Why even do it whatsoever when he loses, all he is going to do is this, right? So Cork, who is also stream snipe, he can't even deny this because even when Ruler gave him my account on Xbox, he kept spamming me with party invites, right? Iron is telling him to do it all until I got into his party. And this is how I know this is truth. Because when I got into his party, he was throwing the N-word around. Iron never said one thing, but they were trying to do is get me. They were trying to record me to get me to respond to say some stuff. They were trying to get me console banned. So this makes even more sense. Problem, right? But he couldn't even do it because I'm not dumb enough. Stuff like that don't bother me. You can't call me the N-word and bother. It just doesn't bother me. I'm sorry. Problem, right? But then, so he ends up getting angry. I reversed it on him. This court guy says he's about to go listen to Nazi music after he's done talking to me, which I didn't understand. Because I didn't know Nazis were attacking Negroes. I thought they were attacking Jews. Problem, right? But he doesn't know that because he's just an immature kid. That's why he throws the N-word around. So he's spamming me, trying to get me angry to get me banned. I would have been the first Devaris if I would have failed for the tricks. So yes, Ruler and them, when they lose, they go and recruit a gang of people to try to get people console banned and Discord banned by going to go report them saying they said the N-word and whatnot. Then he says, kill yourself because Devaris was mad. And Ruler says worse stuff than this. And after he did it and found out his plan had went through, he told Devaris, F you. That's what he gets pretty much, right? This is disgusting. And Iron and them should be embarrassed of themselves because they try to get me to do this same type of thing. And Cork, I don't know what your problem is and why are you so fascinated with that word. And Iron still hasn't learned his lesson because he's still around with you. And he can't tell you that, oh, I don't know Cork for not spamming. Bro, look at the message right there. Even you spam. This is what you guys do. Don't call people and challenge people out if you guys are just going to try to ruin their reputation or ruin this. Devaris has lost all his grind money. Right? His reputation all on Sea of Thieves. You guys messed up his Halo account. All the grinding he did on that just because Ruler can't win a fair one. Just because he does all this piping up problem. And now this kid, he doesn't have his account or nothing no more. This is why the seas ain't safe. This is why you got to ignore a lot of people when they're trolls. Right? Cork can't deny none of this. The same stuff he was talking inside of the tavern over in Iron's Discord was the same stuff he was saying to me in the party. And it all makes sense now why he was saying you won't 1v1 Ruler. I was wondering why he was saying that. I said, was he getting his comments? Was he getting his story based off of the comments he was reading off the video? Problem? No. What he was doing was because he hangs out with Ruler, he was trying to bait me in. But granted, if I would have beat Ruler, right? Which I would have. Problem. All they were going to do was mass report me to get me knocked offline. All Iron was doing when I got into the party with him, he was recording to hope I was going to say something racist, say kill yourself, say something like that, so he could get me banned offline. These are the lengths that these kids take to try to ruin somebody because they're not good. Iron's not even good. He blew up off of a Shrouded video, right? A Shrouded Ghost. He gets content out like he's trying to train somebody how to play Sea of Thieves, but he is the worst player. He is just as delusional as Ruler. Problem. So that's the story on that. Everybody stay away from Ruler, because don't even 1v1 him, because after you 1v1 him, he's going to go get his rolling salts and he's going to tell all them to mass report and say you were saying something you weren't saying. He's going to hit up Iron to have him help. He's going to hit up Dunbar to have him help. And he's going to hit up Cork to have him help. Anything to get somebody knocked offline. Problem. Ruler, Iron, and Dunbar are the crybabies of the sea. You got Iron, who's a racist in the closet. You got Dunbar, who got 9 Athenas stolen from him. And you got Ruler, who cannot win a match. You do anything against them, they will report you. Dunbar's over there with the Misfits only because he knows how to edit. He has no talent. Iron only blew up because he caught a Shrouded Ghost. Ruler is delusional, okay? They are the Three Stooges problem. Not to mention Dunbar's banned right now because he was mass spamming somebody. He went and gathered his troops, right? Right? Problem. So, moving forward. Cameron, P7, cough drop. What happened? Problem, right? Cough drop and Cameron was going at it. That's why Cameron wasn't in that last match with cough drop they just had. Problem, right? They ended up losing. I asked cough drop, I said, hey, bro, where was Cameron? He said, bro, I don't want to talk about it. He's pissing me off. In fact, say this about him, right? I was like, all right, I'm going to drop a video about it. He said, no, never mind. Don't say it. I talked to the other crewmates, and if you say anything about Cameron, he's so butthurt, he probably won't even come around us no more. Problem, right? Cameron starts hanging out with Riot, right? They make alt accounts. The alt accounts go against Cough Drop, right? And they go against ZNRT, okay? Now check this out. The alt accounts was Angel, and it was another fella, Fly9 Reject, I believe. Anyway, they were both rejects. So it was the rejects vote versus P7. The rejects end up clapping them. Everybody thought it was Angel. Okay, they thought Angel, ever since he got his mouse and keyboard, the guy has been going AWOL, right? He just smacked Demay twice. Or Demay, he just smacked him twice. Okay, problem. So they ended up clapping P7, right? Cough Drop couldn't believe it, right? All day was there. All day. The guy that got spawn camped by Dunbar. Problem. Can you believe it? Mr. All Day. I'm so good. I catch L's. Problem, right? This guy can't stop being racist if he wanted to. But no matter, he's no wonder he's racist, right? He's losing at life. He's losing at games in life. He has a double L. Everything that walks around this guy is losing, right? He can't win if he wanted to. There's no W attached to All Day. Problem, okay? So anyway, Cameron makes these alt accounts. He agrees to do it to go against his own crewmate, Cough Drop. Problem. Once Cough Drop ends up getting smacked, he accuses the bandits, right? Sherpa goes and does some deep investigation. Angel adds the alt account to his friends list. The friends list does not go offline, the gamer tag, so they end up finding out that it was the alt account and it wasn't Angel. Double problem, right? Guess who it was? It was the Riots, right? The number one crew, their self. Problem, okay? It was Bowl and Birdie, right? They were beating the brakes off of Cough Drop. Cough Drop has been catching a lot of L's also. And Cameron, you catch a residual L for this because from what I'm being told is you was with the whole plan from the gate. But then since your boy ZNRT was getting so butthurt, you backstabbed the Riots and then you stopped talking to them and wanted to say like you had nothing to do with it. Problem. Okay? So then it gets deeper than that. That's that story. But it gets deeper than that. And I was finally waiting for somebody to do this. I just talked to iisunnot. The thing about iisunnot, he introduced me to Chobi. Me and Chobi were going to do a collab. Chobi said he doesn't want to do a collab because he had no idea how racist people were in the wall booth. He was just trying to do it fun, replying to my videos and responding to them and writing dirty comments. He said he was just doing it for fun. He said he had no idea how racist people were in the wall booth. He said he doesn't want to support that type of content. So there you go. Thank you, iisunnot, and thank you for the rest of the wall booth. We could have did something great, but everybody ain't cool with that weird stuff y'all be doing inside of there. But that's neither here nor there. Moving forward. Now, Nikki Visky has ended up getting banned a little bit from the Discord, right? All because All Day went to go telling him that he was going to get DDoS or whatever, right? All Day. Can you imagine All Day snitching? Yeah. All Day telling Mr. Jump inside of my inbox on my DMs on the Discord, telling me to go pick cotton and whatnot. He goes and tells on somebody for about to go get DDoS. Problem, right? I tell you, like a lot of people are sissies when it comes to this stuff, right? You got Dunbar snitching, Iron snitching, All Day snitching, and Rule. I don't even know why these guys are around. Moving forward, anyway. Conquest started piping up to Utmost, right? Utmost started saying something to Nikki Visky, right? So Nikki Visky was like, what's up? Let's 1v1. Matter of fact, Conquest, what do you guys want to do? Play against us. Play against Riot, right? They get to calling out the Misfits, right? Conquer calling out Misfits, which is not a surprise because they try to mimic the Misfits, right? The Misfits are like the Nike brand of the seas, right? Like if you're going to want a boat, you're going to want Misfit tats to it. That's the Nike brand. I get it now. The Misfits are no longer really part of the Sea of Thieves. They go to wall booths just so they could be talked about. If you pay attention and study the chemistry, just like Chobi was telling me, right? You have to say certain good things about certain crews if you want a lot of likes. I said, bro, I already peeped that, and I'm not about to do that. I'm not going to talk positive about the Misfits just to get likes. I'm not going to talk positive about Conquest just to get likes. I'm not going to talk about P7, Riots, none of them just to get likes. I'm reporting news, okay? I'm not choosing favorites. Moving forward, problem. So I ended up letting them know, So Nikki Visky ended up letting everybody know that the Riots are number one. The Misfits are no longer really there. Conquest always wants to dodge and say the game is boring and nobody plays it no more, but they're in every Discord piping up, right? They said, how can they not be playing when Utmost had just got robbed by Pace? They're most definitely involved. But the reason being is why the number one team right now are the Riots. We're not backing down from nobody. People hit us up when they want us to do alt accounts. People hit us up when they want us to go fight anybody. Nobody's worried about the Misfits no more. Nobody's worried about the Bandits no more. That was the old news. The new news is the Riots, right? Number one, and anybody else that wants to claim that they're still involved with this community is under us. We are the new wave, right? From 2019 up until now, we are still going hard, and everybody knows that. They can deny it as much as they want to, but nobody's going to beat us. We're not worried about the Misfits because they're not coming around no more. Conquest, all you guys do is dodge. Everybody is scared of the Riots. The Riots are number one, and they're not going to deny that, right? So whether people want to agree with it or not, I knew this day would come. iisunnot, and you could deny it if you want to, but iisunnot even said, yeah, I play Roblox now because my team is trash. They all say they don't want to play, but truth be told, they're just trash. Like they're scared of Riots, and we knew we couldn't beat the Misfits, and Bandits, granted they disband, but we couldn't beat them neither. We just yell out number one to troll. We know we're not all that problem. That's what iisunnot told me, right? So whether he wants to accept it or deny it, let's just all make this clear right now. Nobody is messing with the Riots right now. Problem. That is the number one team. Whether anybody wants to admit it or not. They're not backing down from nobody. They're not turning down no challenges. They're going into any match full force. The chimps are out of there, right? The chimps which were the Misfits, they're out of there. The reason being why is because they just know nobody really cares about them no more, right? They're almost a meme to the point of just bragging rights, right? That's why Dunbar got so hurt. Like their reputation really got ruined with that cheat gate. Once Dunbar was getting caught cheating, right? Along with Crumb, right? Once all that started getting down, like Dunbar is the reason for this picture right here. This is Dunbar. They got sunk by Ash Bacon. Can you imagine being sunk by Ash Bacon, right? Can you imagine losing 9 of thieves and Athenas, having that attached to your crew, right? Problems. Like, think about that. Nobody wants to be affiliated with that. They don't have the balls to tell Dunbar, we don't want you around. They don't. But they really want to tell him. They all laugh at him. They don't know why he takes stuff so serious. They don't know why he cries, right? I was contacted by one of them personally saying, bro, we're all chill. We have no idea why he took that so personal about that video, but he didn't want the 9 Athena story to be out, right? Nobody knew the backstory about the Purple Idiots. Let's be honest. I had people hitting me up telling me they knew nothing about Purple Idiots. Problem. They don't even know why Dunbar put that video up. But this is why the seas aren't safe. You got too many people in the emotions. The new throne, the new crew kings are the riots. Problem, right? Whether people want to deny it or not. It's there. The proof is in the pudding, right? So the seas are going to continue to grow. People have been contacting me. How do they get in contact with this stuff? I'm going to send them all to a person I think that I know could get them affiliated with this. But more crews are coming. More people want to be a part of this. Look at the footage. There's clips of Absent being hidden there, right? Absent, from what I'm being told, I was getting attacked personally that he's better than all the Deadeyes. Don't talk about him. They got footage of him getting clapped. Problem. Okay? Dunbar is hitting people up personally in their inboxes, telling them to stop talking to me because he's tired of the footage coming out. Double problem, right? And all I'm trying to do is just make the sea safe. Don't worry about me, people. Worry about the riots. Because right now they're creating riots. They are the riot makers. Don't be a hater. Problem. Until next time, I'm out. But then now they've grown. And they've gained a lot of respect from other crews. Okay? They don't know I know this information. In fact, nobody wants this out. You know why I get this information? Okay? I'm well respected around the seas. If you know my gamer tag, don't give it out. Because I can't help you. I can't help you. I'm going to deny it. I'm going to change my name. I'm trying to make the seas as safe as possible. If you give me out, you shut down everything. I'm gone. I'm gone. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I see any of these guys show up. Anybody. Okay? I'm gone. I'm gone.